Tasty Sunday loves. Welcome to a taste of Lavina, Poetic, Empress, coming at you with the one and only poet, Rass, Fiyaa. Good evening, William Washington. How are you doing? William Washington of 101 Poetry, One on Poetry. How are you doing tonight? You guys, I'm so looking forward to talking with my guest tonight and hearing some more of her poetry. She is a very special, beautiful woman, and I'm so looking forward to talking with her. Let me turn my light down because I look a little. Yeah, I'm a little too bright for some reason. It might be all this. Wait a minute. All this little stuff that's blinging on me. Oh, you guys, my guest is here. Let me bring her right in the building. Okay. There we go. You know how I like to get this party started with Deepest Thoughts by Lavina, Expressions by Lavina, My Dirty Little Secret, and Emotional by Lavina. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a taste of Lavina, Poetic, Empress, coming at you with the one and only, the beautiful, the phenomenal, the super soul sister, poet, Rass, Fiyaa. How are you doing? You look wonderful.
Well, how are you today?
I'm good. Tired, but I'm good.
Yeah.
Because I've been, I had a day today. You know, but listen, I wasn't missing this show. I can tell you that.
Well, I feel special. I am so excited to come hang out with the queen and just have some intentional Black sisterhood time. And yeah, all of that. I am here for it.
That's what's up.
Yes.
You know, it's something when you're able, because I used to be so frightened to go live, do live shows online.
Right.
In person, I'm good, but online, I was so. But here lately, some of you sisters, and I say sisters, yes, we are goddesses and we're empresses and queens and all that, but when you sisters come through, and you don't know how you. I'm trying not to cry.
Oh, see, said it all right. Okay, yes.
But
I love that.
Today, that you tagged me in a post that you put up, and it's absolutely beautiful. The fact that you included me in that, it speaks volumes.
Oh, sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
You're so welcome and deserving. And you know, poet being featured is such an important part of your poetic progress career, you know, because it's good to have a moment to just have that light on you, you know, because as poets sometimes we're like, oh no, you do it, you know, everybody else get their roses and I'll just sit here with my rhyme. No, we all need our moments of shine. So I really appreciate you for giving us this space to do that. Thank you.
You're welcome. You are welcome. Yes. Very, very much welcome. Now, I need to know your name. How did you come up with that name?
I've been Connie Con, speaks of slow-mo, she calls me Connie Con. That's one, yeah. Hey baby, so glad you're here. I've been Con since I was a little child. And since I was little, my uncle named me Con. And then one day I spit a poem on Facebook. This was some years ago, and my mom heard it. Hey baby. And my mom saw it on on Facebook, and she was like, "You should call yourself Khan Rass Fiyaa." And I was like,
She West Indian.
"That's about right." Yeah. I say that Khan represents the past, Rass represents the present, Fiyaa represents the future, and I put poet on the front of it because so I'll never forget that that's my purpose. That's my, I'm not Dr. Khan, I'm Poet Khan. I tried to do a lot of things in life. Business school, CMA, nursing. I was always a writer. I was always an artist. And I've recently, since pandemic, just kind of settled in that, just this is me. This is what I want to do. This is what I love. So that's what the name came from.
It's a fly name because I was like, she put that together, and I love that it has meaning, and not to mention the representation of past, present, and future. Come on now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm half Jamaican too, so that's another part of the Rass.
Yeah.
My daddy's.
That's what I knew. Well, let me tell you, I knew that part.
Yeah.
But what I learned about the Rass wasn't,
Yeah.
What the. Yeah. So I said, I wonder if she's Jamaican or West Indian, because that's what that Rass. You only hear that in that circle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what now. So when was the last time you went to Jamaica?
We've never been.
What?
Ain't that about I've never been. Man.
I have been to Jamaica so much when I was married to my third husband. Girl, I learned to drive there.
Yeah. You learned to drive there in Jamaica? How cool is
because
that?
we went so much. He didn't want to go nowhere else on vacations.
Yeah.
It was always Jamaica. So I was like, all right, let me be behind the wheel.
All right, let's do it.
It was weird.
Let's do it.
It was weird. Yeah. But yeah, that's what's up. Now, do you cook the West Indian dishes and stuff?
Right. So, here's the story on that, right? My dad is the Jamaican, and I didn't grow up with him, so I don't know much of the culture. I realized I could still teach myself,
Yeah.
I wanted to learn patois and just to have it in my pocket, but I don't know very much about the culture other than the men are delicious.
Girl, they will. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Now, I always tell.
I love me some Jamaican man.
I tell women, and I told one of my friends, I said, listen, be careful.
Please be careful.
Because she was a real church girl.
Yeah. Oh, baby. I'm so sorry.
Honey, I said, you messing with fire when you messing with that.
Yeah.
So
be careful.
Tread lightly, people. But of course, she ain't listening to me.
No, jump right in, because that's all you can do. That's it.
Especially when they get to talking that talk, baby.
Yeah, they are.
And I was gonna say, and that's it's funny because when him and I would go to Jamaica or wherever we would go, they thought that I was the Rasta and he was Yankee.
Mm.
They was like, "What you mean she the Yankee?" I was like, because that's all I hung out with: Guyanese, Jamaicans, Bajans.
Mm. Where are you from, love? Can I ask?
From here, from the United States.
Well, I mean, where in the States?
Oh, in Wilmington, Delaware.
Mm.
And the thing is, that was during a time when I was searching for who I am, and because I didn't feel like I belonged anywhere. So it's like that's the culture, because it was Black culture, the colors and the food and the island. It's like their community. I just latched onto that. So I remember when we would go places, he would tell people, watch what you say, because she understands you. And usually if I met someone, exactly. The only time I didn't understand, because they was talking really fast. And I'm like, can you slow that down a little bit?
Right, so I can catch up.
Yeah, so so yeah, it's and it's a beautiful island.
Yeah, it's on my list of places to visit. I deserve it. I'm even, I don't know. I don't mind leaving the States to to leave, and I've considered, you know, I would just love to live off the land and have access to the green if I could. If I could just be honest. But no, it's beautiful. The culture, just the tropics. Can you imagine looking outside and it's just, us.
Beautiful. Yeah. Like, girl, I'm telling you, the food, like we would go to his family's house. The food is way different. Your skin, everything is different when you're there. Like
the humidity
is so much fresher. And I remember the first time we went to the beach, and girl took my, you looking down in the water at your feet, just clear water. The first time I went parasailing, yeah, it's a beautiful, just relaxing.
Beautiful.
You come back so refreshed, so revived. Your skin be glowing. It's tan, but it's just girl, you get a different tan over there.
Yeah, that's that good tan.
Yeah. And not just in Jamaica. I've been to Barbados also. That's a whole nother they just go. Whenever you can go to one of them islands, just go.
Go. Yeah. Just go. Yeah, this is definitely the just go season for me, man. I have a feeling that something's coming, and some things have gotten out the way so that whatever this is, I can, I can go, because your talent makes way for you, and I mean, I believe that, and this is to benefit me and my children, so whatever it is. So, and if it end up out of the state, Lord, out of the states, I will pack a bag and be on an island. It'll be Island Con so quick.
No, man, call me Island Con.
Yeah, I'll be over there enjoying that.
That is hilarious. We be talking about, didn't she used to, why she look so much like, I be talking about, oh my gosh, she done changed her name and moved away.
Yep. And said, peace out.
Yeah. Now, it's something, because I want to like go there during the summer months and be here during the winter, because I love the winter and the
it's nice.
So I need that flexibility, that duality, to be able to change my clothes, put on coats and scarves and hats.
So my boots
Honey, over there, with the heat, you be here naked. I be talking about,
yeah.
So I like the.
I hear you. I hear you. Yeah.
The fashion and stuff. But to go for some months, most definitely. Just stay, and it's beautiful. But listen, before we talk, we're gonna talk some more.
Right.
But you know what they want. Yeah. They want to taste that. The poet.
Yeah.
Rass. Fiyaa.
Let's do it. Okay. Well, I want I do a little bit of all of it. I'm in justice. I'm prison reform. I'm mental health. I'm women's, empowerment. I'm sensual.
I want you to do all of it. Whatever you know what? Whatever you want to do today.
Okay.
Do it.
We'll start off with some love. Hey y'all, everybody. Thank y'all so much for coming to support me. I appreciate y'all. I'm a little, this ain't just, look, this is part of the performance.
Listen.
Look, let me get in character. No, I'm hot a little bit at you. But this is called Intimacy. All right. And I'm reading. Let me bring it down a little bit so I'm not crazy. Okay, here we go. He held me closely, Caressed my face. It has definitely been years, a decade. My fears trickled from my eyelids, almost. I held them back. The lack of intimacy has made me a Marion cold, glacier cold, so bold to be here in your arms, letting you caress me, hold me. That man, that black man slid his fingertips down the side of my face, held me closely, applied just enough pressure for me to feel his presence. Oh, this present moment. A bike under a tree, ornaments, intimacy feels like Christmas. I love being adored, appreciated, understood by a black man. We eating dinner at the table, he beckons my intimacy for couch cuddle time. That 270-pound, 6'1" man, black man, in this beautiful house wants me to lay with him on his couch. I buried my face in his belly, took my head wrap off, slid my palms up his back as he played in my locks, rubbed and caressed my neck, squeezed my shoulders, confirming his presence. I was filled with fear, slightly. My eyes have not peered on intimacy for quite a long time, prolonged, since I found the kind that I need. He proceeded to squeeze my scalp gently, discovering the deity, a king, ready to discuss his faults, ready to listen to mine without judgment. He is ready to move slow. I try to restrain this insane attraction. I gotta know it's more than just convenience, lust, money. I want that black man to love me, want him to love me. He grabbed both my earlobes, my face buried in his chest. He caressed and slightly pinched, tugged, slid his fingertips down my earlobes simultaneously. I can tell he wants to be vulnerable. He just does not have the time to waste. Hands on my waist, big, supple, clothes still in place. I started to cringe, flinch. This is it. Intimacy. That black man gave me intimacy.
Honey, and that's exactly what it was. Because when you say he caressed above the ear,
I spent a lot of time kind of getting to the point, huh? Because we feel pressured because we want to avoid this intimacy. I don't want you to get to know me. And he was intentional on getting to know me, on slowing the record down.
Yeah. Because I'm going to tell you, when you connect here with the body and then connect here,
she'll come back. She'll come along. She'll follow.
Exactly. Exactly.
That body will follow.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
It's something because just from what I hear some people say, they don't get to experience intimacy. I'm like, sex is not intimacy.
No.
I'm like, everything that happens before that, all the conversations, all the touching, all the consideration and purpose in the touch.
Right.
Those things are intimacy, and sometimes you might even like jump the gun a little bit, and he's like,
no. And you know, because of some trauma and things I've been through, you know, as a child, as a 5-year-old child, you know.
oh wow.
You know, and trying, you know, that has so much to do with why I fast forward to what I know. And as I'm loving, giving myself self-love, giving me the chance to love, to be loved, to be seen. You know, I told him, you know, can your caress be, can we stay in this intimate place and then verbally communicate that we are proceeding to this? Because of the things that I've been through, it's hard for me to say no in those moments. I get trapped in myself, you know, and yeah, man. You know, I'll tell you, me and him didn't work out.
No.
That's all right, though. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? Because the deal is you got to experience what it's supposed to be.
And I didn't have sex with him. And I know that's just like TMI, but I'm making a point right there that it was really just that. It was just closeness, and it was healing. It was everything.
And I was going to say, it's amazing how God gives us what we need, you know?
Right.
As soon as you start talking, I was like, yeah, that type of intimacy, every man don't even know how to give that. But there are some who do. Yeah. And I've experienced it, and it was beautiful. And it was at a time in my life when I needed to be healed.
Yeah.
And
why I just need to be held. Can I just be held?
I'm telling you, it just was amazing. And he was like, you are beautiful. And he wasn't talking about just outside. He was looking inside, you know.
Right.
And there's power. It's something about a man's voice. I don't know exactly what the name of it is. I don't even know if they have a name for it, but I know it's real. It activates something in us to be better, to go forward, to be more, so much more.
To be soft, you know, to be protected, to feel protected.
Maybe that's what it does. It calls that femininity out of us, because being feminine is such a gift, and it's a natural thing. It's a natural gift.
Right.
And to be born with it, and sometimes it's stripped away because of hurt and pain.
Oh yeah, and I gotta just be on guard all the time and just
exactly. Like, well, I'm ready to.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna hit you before you hit me. You know,
exactly.
Just sit here and be in my queen and my goddess stance, and just be dainty, and just let you play your part, I play my part. You know, can we
exactly
be together?
And I'm gonna tell you, years ago when I was hurt, and I didn't even realize what was going on with me. I know I was angry, but I had to learn through a process. And that's another reason I tell people, I won't ever tell anyone not to go to church, because I know that's where I met God and love. I learned to love, and I got healed. That's when the healing process started.
Right.
But I was so angry and hurt. And I grew up also a fighter. And one day, I used to work in a salon, and one day, a woman who liked women was asking a stylist about me, and the girl was like, "Vina not gay," and she was trying to tell her yes, she's like, "No, she not," you know. But because I had that, sometimes when you, like I said, you've been hurt and stuff, your femininity is stripped away. So that's what the girl was seeing, not recognizing. No, she's not gay. She's just been hurt and she's a little rough around the edges. I needed to be healed. And thank God that's when I went to this particular church and I received that healing. the pastor's wife was preaching about she needed her femininity restored. And when I prayed that prayer,
Wow.
that's when, yeah. I believe that's another, I mean, and it's something, when I look at my life, because I've always been Lavina Poetic Empress, I just didn't know it. So if I couldn't have come on the scene being Lavina Poetic Empress the way I was, hurt and broken, you know, and angry, because people wouldn't have received me. So I thank God he restored my femininity, because I like being a girl. I like being dainty. I like, you know, and I like, it's funny because my son, he'll hear me, he heard me one time talking to one of my friends. He was like, your voice changed when you talk to him.
Yes, honey. Because I sit down, I get on my throne when I talk to him.
and not only that, I want something from him. And I know if I ask a certain way, he gonna be like, I'm on my way, or come on and get it, or
yeah.
You know what I mean? So I had to learn to really interact with the man and love the man and trust the man again. And a part of that, that's another reason why God gave me a son, because I so wanted a daughter. I get along with girls. I'm a girl. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, I want a daughter. Her name gonna be Bree. And then I stopped. And I thought about me. And I was like, on second thought, God, can you give me the child that's best for me?
Amen.
And then when he got here, I understood why I got a son. He's a part of my healing. Yeah. He's a blessing.
Wow. I love that. Yeah, because
girl, I'm telling you,
I know that God gave me boys as opposed to girls because of what I needed.
Yeah.
I know that. And they are a lot of why I want to handle men better.
Yes.
And I don't say the N-word no more, you know. I don't refer to our men as niggas no more. And if I feel myself in that space when I want to call you the N-word, I just remove myself. You know, because our men, they go through abuse, they go through they get abused by their mothers, by their as young boys. They go through so much, and you know, and just expected to provide and fucking be quiet. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And that's why it's something, because now I do have 2 poems, because it's a part 1 and a part 2. And it's titled Niggas, Niggas, Niggas.
Yeah! You motherfuckers. Oh, that's the whole point. Walk off.
In part 1, actually, but check this out. Part 1, when I performed that poem, the guys in the room was like, yo, I was like, it's not about you. Because it really wasn't. It was about anybody in your life that was disrespecting you, that was ignorant to what you need and what you want. So that's what nigger, you know, means to me. Nigger means to me an ignorant person. So that's where that poem came from. Now, part 2, when I was like, niggas, part 2, I got to let your ass go. Yeah. That was about a man. I was like, oh, this one's about y'all. Yeah. But it's something, but I haven't written another, wait a minute. That have nigga in it now. No, I think those are my only 2 poems with nigga in it. Yeah. But I get what you mean, because a friend of mine, he challenged me, because my dad left my mother when I was 7, and that was my first heartbreak, because my dad was my first love. I used to sleep in his arm between him and my mom. I'm like, that's probably why they didn't work out, fooling with me. But so when my dad left, that's when the anger came in, because I didn't cry. I just got angry, and I carried that. So the next person, the guy, my boyfriend, when he hurt me, it just piled up and piled up. So he challenged me to write a poem about my dad. I was like, I don't know about all that. So when I went in the house and I was, talking to God, and I was like, I bust out in tears because I was holding on to so much hurt from my dad leaving when I was 7, holding on to that pain and that anger. And that's when my healing, like from my dad towards my dad, I let that anger go. And that's where a poem, Black Man, Black King came from.
Wow.
That's the night I wrote that poem. And it's dedicated to my father, to every Black man who was on the earth, every Black man coming to the earth, and every Black man who was in the earth. Because like you said, Black men need us, and we need them.
The need is it's a detrimental kind of need. It's urgent. Nobody else understands us like us.
Exactly. In a nutshell, it's just as simple as that. And eventually, they're going to recognize that. It's so many who already know that, and they're in it to win it with us.
Right.
But a lot more Black men are going to come up and see and understand. But I know I'm not giving up on it.
No.
That
couldn't do it.
Like that's
tried.
Yeah.
And be trying, just because you want my experience out here, I'm on the borderland, right? I'm in El Paso. And there's Black people here, but they don't the other races flock to me. The other races flock to me. I don't have to prove myself. I don't have to, go through some probationary period. And my Black men, they look over me. That's been my experience here in the borderland. I get it. We all want something different. We all want something exotic. But when did the Black woman stop being exotic?
Hello.
I think we are the definition of exotic. Oh, hello. That's just how.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Listen, don't trick me because, baby, honey, you cannot deny these high cheekbones.
Okay, coming straight from the ancestors. Okay,
straight, honey. Straight. I'm like, baby, you cannot deny these breasts, these hips.
These hips.
What?
Because they is hip.
My legs.
These hips.
You can.
These legs.
Not
thick. Don't call in thick for these thick thighs.
Listen, and honey, don't let some sun hit this skin. Oh, baby.
Restore you. Blind you.
Listen. And honey, the thing about us is I don't always got to talk to you. I can give you a look, and you gonna know what I want. So you want to deny me, honey?
I mean, don't deny me.
Oh, you want some flowy hair? Oh, I got some flowy hair for you.
Yeah. What? With some texture on it. Let's go.
What?
I recently came. I was dating outside my race for a while. No complaints to him. He was good to me and my kids. I couldn't fall in love with him though. And I mean, years of us dating and all of it. I just didn't have that for him. And I parted ways with him a few months ago. He was trying to earn my love, and it just, you know what I mean? And I didn't want to put him through that no more. So when I, okay, I don't want a black man. And, baby, it's kind of been like I've kind of sentenced myself to be single a little bit as far as finding someone here, Now, in the last few weeks, I've, like the gentleman I wrote the poem about, I've come into, but I realize I got a lot of healing to do. And because I tend to kind of, I was, I'm single, come from a single mom, and my mom is the narcissist. And, I've spent a lot of time getting away from her and almost dying from the grief, and then being relieved to have her back just to see why I left. So I need some couch time. You know, I need to work with my 5-year-old self that was taken without being asked. Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
But in the meantime, I'm loving on myself. I'm allowing myself to be loved. I'm so grateful for my poetry community. I have met Black men in the poetry community that love me, and it ain't about, they ain't seen nothing but from here up and whatever you see on my fishnet page. But no, but really though, they don't care about that. They care about me. And that has been Grown Man Speed, Azar King, Reggie. I mean, those are some of my babies. They love me, and it's not sexual. And I'm not used to that. You know, I'm not used to knowing how to just be appreciated. So shout out to the Kings. I appreciate y'all.
Yes.
I kind of got a poem on top.
Definitely. You know what? I'm great. I'm gonna just declare this Man's Day.
This is Man's
Black
Day.
Black Man's Day. Black Man's Day.
Black
because I'm
yes.
telling you, when I did Black Man, Black King at the event, at church this morning, and the bishop preached and was talking about Black men.
Wow.
And here you come on the show tonight.
Because they the one. They the
Black men.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm telling you, it's our season. It's our time. I'm just going to declare and decree. We Black people on a whole, we're going to be healed and reunited, because it's time for us to unite, love on one another, do for one another, care for one another, take care of one another. Yeah, it's time. It's our season. I'm like, let's go, people. People, just as long as you acknowledge that, things will start changing in our lives. Yeah, this is not an unworthy.
Black men and Black women sit at the table to discuss Black love. We have to start with, I'm sorry. I apologize. I hurt you. I'm wrong. And see, when we don't start there, we ain't gonna get nowhere, because you got valid hurts. I have scars all over my body from trying to love a Black man. I mean, scars. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you have to consider who's coming back to love. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's something that you said that about the saying I'm sorry, because that's the thing as far as with white America, the colonizers, that's where they need to start, the apology. Because baby,
like you talking about everything else, but you talking about our relaxers that you was feeding out. We always, I could go on and on about that. Start with I'm sorry. Yeah. You sure right. Wow. And we live in a narcissistic nation, huh?
Wait a minute, and I checked this out, because I wrote this poem. I'm learning the poem, because it took me a minute, because I couldn't even, like when Azar King was on my show and he started talking about what's been going on, you know, with Black men, or somebody come on the show and talk about the beating and stuff. I'm like, I can't right now, because
it's a lot.
I'll be angry, and I don't want to go around angry anymore, because I used to be there, and it was not a pretty thing. Right. But the poem, if you don't mind me, I'm just going to do this.
Please.
How the poem starts. It's just, I'm going to do how the poem starts out. Colonizer, your roosters are crowing. Your roosters are crowing. Your roosters are crowing. For you have created violence in Black America when you decided to enslave our ancestors. It's the beginning of the poem.
I don't know. I might have to get the rest of that.
By the time I get to the end of the poem, it says, I suggest you answer, starting with an apology. So I'm telling you, this show right here, you coming on this particular day,
Wow.
purpose. Oh yeah, things are going to change because
things are changing. We are the you know.
Exactly. We're changing the narrative.
Yeah.
Because if we don't, they're going to continue in the way, talking about nothing can be done about the past. Oh, yes, it can. Start apologize.
Yeah.
Let's just start.
You
acknowledge your mess.
Start with acknowledgement, and as long as you don't, it will continue to crumble.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm like, just stop with that.
Yeah.
Something can be done. Change. Yeah.
I am actually
okay.
America.
Give us another taste.
Yeah. This is this is all right. My black man. You ran to that white woman because you should. Knowing I would liberate us if I could, would lay me down, hand me over, let them rape me for your safety. You see what we could never be in her eyes, actualized, legitimized, free. America, me, Africa, motherland replica, America, fabricated, disenfranchised, slavery, broken, hips a hearse. No one, no white woman will love you with the history we possess. That is why you ran to her from me. Lie to me. Distance yourself from our black bliss. $100 I sent. No matter how many gifts she spent, I would have done the same shit given the same opportunity. I had your black back, black man. Sure she did too. I know why you gave up on black love. It is a curse. A hoping never reached, a dream they slaughtered when they raped our daughters, forced our sons to fuck us. She looks at you as rare sapphire, advancing extinction, archaic, eclectic. You be the prize, you peer here with lust in your eyes. Me, your demise. I seek a place I can trust. Paramount to protect us. The black man look at black woman with disgust. You know she will never be the knee of America on your neck like me, bartering her network, net worth. Leave me with motherland hips, whiplashes of American reject. Understand, black man. Her green, blue eyes sing a tone that atones poverty. White privilege, waving your gun, yelling at the top of the lungs. Waving your gun, yelling at the top of your lungs. Your rights, your perspective to the police. My black ass will die for you in these streets. For nothing. For the hope of a better tomorrow, you impregnate me, leave, her seedlings calling you, Father. What else am I to do but to pursue an enlightened progress too? Blue collar, white button down in my bedroom now, American fucking survival. That white man is here to save the day. No need to prove my usefulness, youthfulness, willingly compensated me for my time spent reeking of paid bills, a life-fulfilled lifestyle, prosperous luxury. America, the gold, the dream they said was on the other side of that boat, that dream, that African dream. They said it was in America. Come get some America. You see strides in her eyes, black man. I know. Step over my white chalked love, casually a casualty, dead on arrival. See, I cannot give you the privilege she has. You do not want to be a dad to my bastard seedlings. Still married, no consideration of a wedding ring for me. Drunk from one lie to the next cry. A sty in her eye, my broken heart. To me watching you leave. Dare not say stay. She sees you America's way, the police, her counterparts. In these streets, we lose our hearts at the cost of living. Release the constraint of black love, black man. I understand why you gave up on me. I do. I still love you.
Powerful.
Wow.
Powerful. You know, that's something about us black women.
Yeah.
The depth of love that we carry for when we love somebody, there's no ending to it.
Yeah.
You cannot tell me.
It's the marrow when we love. It's the mother.
That's that. That's that God in us. There's no ending to it. No. I'm just like, whew. So I just said, all right, I don't have to be with you. I'm gonna be good, still loving you, wishing you well.
Yeah.
I just don't have to. If you don't want me, I'm not gonna subject myself to that kind of pain anymore.
I'll give you space. I'll let you.
Yeah.
But don't play me. Yeah. Don't break me. Exactly. Don't leave me on the side of the road. You know.
Come on.
Please.
Come on.
Can you just?
Yes. Yes.
I realize there's so much brokenness in our community. Our black men don't have examples. They're in jail. You know, and it's like, well, who is teaching black men how to love black women? No, it's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot, but we teach black men how to love black women because God gave us these black sons.
Yes,
so restoration is already in process. It's already in progress. Yeah. I mean,
I tell my boys, look, man, I don't, you know, whoever you go out there and find is love, that's fine with me. But don't give up on your black women. Don't say I don't date black women and that's why I'm over here. Don't you ever give up.
Exactly.
We are broken, confused. We didn't have protection. We've been out here having to put a price tag on the cosmos just to make it. You know, like don't give up on us because we are faced with impossible odds and still stand.
Baby.
It ain't fair, man. It ain't fair, but we do it with style.
Yeah. You know what? I speak healing to every part of you that is bleeding.
Thank you, baby.
Healing and peace. All that you desire is coming. Just give yourself that chance, that opportunity. Like you said, you already know you need to heal inside.
Yeah.
That love is coming. And God, though the God that you was in, God just wanted to show you worthy of that love. And it's for you.
Yes.
But so you don't destroy it when it do come. You gotta take that time for yourself.
Right. Because I've been attracting a love like me and my mom. A love I gotta, you know, I'm a love I gotta fight with, hard love. A love I have to take your abuse to have your love.
Nope. See, I'm going to tell you what kind of love is coming. Honey, it's a love that's going to flow with you. It's a love that's going to flow. It ain't going to be no struggle and I got to cuss you out to get an answer from you. And I got to scream and holler and act a fool. And for you to come around and be like, oh, baby, it should just be that. It should be easy for you to tell me how you feel about me.
Right.
Show me that you care about me.
Yeah.
I should be at the top of your list.
Right.
Without a
Because I
doubt.
want to be your protection.
Yes.
You know,
Yes. It's
we
coming.
want to protect y'all just as much as we need protection.
Yeah.
We want to protect our men.
Exactly.
So we can have rest.
Yeah. It's coming. You on assignment, baby doll. You need to know that.
Yeah.
Just when I listen to your words, that hurt and pain, it's not just coming from within you. It's what our ancestors they suffered. They saw our Black men being tied to horses and torn apart. They was forced to watch that, forced to watch them getting eaten by dogs, and forced to watch them being set on fire, forced to watch them being raped.
Yeah.
So you on assignment. And the thing is, I hope and pray that the Black men's eyes open and understand we are here to heal. We are mothers. We nurture and we soothe and we protect and we provide comfort. We set the atmosphere. Whatever you need, I got you. I got you.
You will not be perished in my arms.
Exactly.
If you would just give me rest. You know.
Come on now.
Yeah. Black women need rest. We need rest. We need to find that in our men. And you know, yeah, it's a lot.
Exactly.
I thank you. I received that.
You're welcome.
I know that the stories I have to tell are necessary. I was in a meeting, you know, both of my books, and I'll grab them. I meant to grab them so I can. But both of my books are about us, you know, about injustice, about my baby fathers, about my baby's father getting 2 life sentences with no priors, you know.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I was a little like, where do I take my, you know, what library wants my book? You know, where should I take my stories? And, you know, I got a whole nother boost of inspiration today in this Zoom I was in. Like, I'm on assignment. I'm the ancestors. You know, I'm doing my job. So go out here and get your nose and ask and see. Somebody's gonna want it.
Oh,
you
most
know?
definitely. Yeah. Most definitely. Because people need to hear.
Yeah.
Not just read, they need to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's true.
So yeah, that's why I'm glad what you're sharing with us. I'm like, you're not speaking something you just, this sounds good. You speaking out of something you've experienced, something you lived through, you know, and thank God you're still here to tell it, to share it with us, and to give it to the world, you know, well, not give it, but because it's going to be a prosperous return on that thing, you know, because you deserve that tip. Don't trick me.
Yeah, all of it. The abundance, the love, the financial freedom.
Definitely. Yes.
I'm currently, man, I homeschool my kids, not by choice, you know, but COVID kind of came and slapped us and we wasn't ready. And I just, you know, tried to go and fit them back off in something they wasn't ready for. And, you know, but I got to work too. So it's been incredible trying to balance that. So I've been I've created my own business. I'm publishing poets now. I'm helping poets self-publish through Amazon, and just walking with them through the process for a fee, of course, contract, all of it. But you know, I'm having to just make my own way, and my mom, you know, it just breaks my heart because she knows what I'm up against, and my life would just be so much easier if she would be consistent help for me, if she respected me enough to when we had an issue, we could converse like grown-ups, you know, and it's it ain't never been that, and it's still not. And I just recently came to terms with like, okay, so it's me and God. It's always been me and God, but it's me and God, and I'm good. Like I'm great. I just need to start asking for bigger and believing for bigger.
Exactly. Exactly. Let me tell you something else.
Yeah.
It's already somebody in your life that will help you.
There is, yes. I have a network of poets that love me. And in what I've been doing is focusing on this love that I gotta work so hard for. You know, just to say that I have a mom. At least I have my mom. You know, and
check this out.
Yeah.
When I say let her go, I'm not talking about don't talk to her and all that. I'm not saying that.
Right.
Let go wanting to be loved by her the way you want her to love you. She can't love you the way you want her to. If you get be at peace with that, there's a woman in your space that's going to give you the love of a mother. But you so only expecting to get it from her. And that's our biggest mistake. We expect to get love only from a significant other or a parent. When we have our children, we have our friends, we have cousins, we have all these other people who are just wanting to pour love on us. But I want it from this person right here. I'm not taking it from nobody else. Exactly. So when I say let her go, don't let her go like, oh, I ain't talking to you. Just let go of her wanting her to love you the way you want her to. She can't because she don't know how. Wow. Because trust, if she could, she would. Oh! Yeah. If she could, she would, baby. She didn't get it. So how's she gonna give something to you she don't know?
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. And so I've been mothering her.
Hello.
I've been the one, you know, she's you know, beats me with a bamboo stick, and I'm like, why you're hitting me, Mom?
Yeah. Honey. Yeah, it's time to stop.
Damn, boy.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's so painful. But I'm ready to move forward, man. You know, like I'm here in the borderland because of her. You know, and I'm like, I can move, man. Like I can go do whatever I want to do, man.
That was my next question for you. Are you willing to move? Yep. Because the man that's for you, he ain't there.
He ain't in El Paso. I know it. I know it.
If you don't go somewhere else,
send me a ticket.
Honey,
I'll grab one bag, all my poems, and get the hell out of here. Grab my kids, one bag, all my poems, and
that's it. Peace. And that's all God wants. He need to know you gonna do that.
Yeah, no, I am. I'm ready. I'm ready to live whatever that means. I'm ready to follow what I really, really want. You know, afraid of leaving her here in El Paso, you know. She don't have nobody here. I don't want to leave her. Well, she done already left me.
Exactly. Girl, I'm going to tell you something. See, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm going to tell you something. Yeah. See, that's our biggest problem. Folk done already left us.
Already left.
And we still, please don't love me. Here I am.
Yeah. Please.
Honey, and they ain't giving a second thought. And I'm not telling you something that I heard. I'm telling you something I've experienced too many times. So, baby, it's time that you always see. This is what I always choose to love you more.
Yeah.
And loving you more don't mean you're gonna slight anybody else. Because when you love yourself more, all that healing, all that joy, all that peace, all that prosperity, all it does is fill up and run all over on to everybody else.
Right.
So love you more. I said to myself one day, I said, what if I love me like I love him?
Wrong now. What if I gave me the effort I give her?
Do you understand what I'm saying? Exactly. So, girl, when that man does come, me and him gonna be what?
He
It's gonna be beautiful.
be loved. His ass ain't gonna even understand all this love.
Okay, exactly. Now I'm gonna tell you something else about the love. This love we have also, because it really is, it's like a tidal wave. It just gushes. It's just a lot. We have a lot to give. That's because we're not just called to our families. You're called to the nations. You got love for so many people. Yeah. It's not just, you understand? And that's why, because I had to learn that. God was like, Vina, they don't, you try to pour all that love out on them. To them, it's suffocating. And that's because it's not just for that one or my sister or my son. It's for so many people I have yet to meet. You gotta work to do, baby. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta work to
Sometimes
do.
I want,
and this way, all of it's balanced.
I want to
this way
and just be somebody's wife, you know?
Exactly. Because you are more than just somebody's wife. You got to go out and speak to people.
Yeah.
You understand? You got to go out and, honey, recite them poems or read them poems, make guest appearances, sign some books. Yeah. We can't do that laid up under some man.
That's true.
It's like,
that's true. And
we do it, come back home.
Yeah. I want to meet.
You understand?
I want to meet him on my journey.
You know? Understand? You are.
Yeah.
It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be so unexpected, too. Remember that song, How Did You Get Here?
Right.
She said to homie, she said, wait a minute, how did you even get here? How did I get in love?
Right.
You know? So, girl, just smile and dream your dreams and do what you do. The best is yet to come.
Stay dainty, dang it. Yeah. I'm wondering if I could share one that's like with some music behind it. Can we put like,
yes.
Look, I don't own the rights to the music. Can you just give me a break? Instagram, I'll type it in there. If one of y'all in there could type it, I don't own the rights to the music, and we could, I don't know, if they could just let me make it. But I'd love to share this. I took my shot here recently with somebody that's been really, really awesome to me, and I wrote about it. If I could get my other thing to come up here, okay, who's that? Sorry, y'all, bear with me. Here we go. And then I gotta, just a minute.
You guys, thank you for all those guests who come in. We thank you for joining us tonight, for hanging out with us. And I know y'all over there encouraging us. We see the hearts and the fire going up on the screen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you guys.
Set up my LLC. I want to introduce you guys to Taylor.
Sorry, y'all. All right, just a minute. Let me pull the poem up, and then we'll jump in there.
And Instagram, please be merciful, because we really want to save this show.
Right. Come on, Instagram. Be nice, Insta.
Be nice, Instagram. Be nice.
Right. Honey Drippers. Okay. That ain't it. Okay. So, all right. So, I'm this was my first love poem of the year. And regardless of how things turn out between me and this person, he totally deserved this poem, hands down. He has been a love that wasn't about my curves, my body. It was about my mind, my heart, my purpose. The love for my children was why he loved me. And so just shout out to all the men that, that love on women for just being alive. Just
hello.
Can you just appreciate my existence, All right, so Like to hear it go. Let me turn it up. Oh, baby, in there. Can you hear it? Okay, let me start over. I done missed my cue.
Okay.
All right. This is called I Hear. There are so many ways I want to start this poem. So many things I want to say. So many fire-ass first lines come to mind. I hear, let me be your rest. Can I give you bliss? Be the kiss you buckle for. Can we be matching pajamas at Christmas? So much on my mind. So much to consider. You are far, far away from me. In a land I have never seen. No familiarity. I just know my heart is there. I want to protect you. I hear me saying comforting things to you like, come here. Sit down. I got you. Let me hold you. You unzip it. I want to be there for you like you were there for me, cared for me thoroughly, has never touched me before. Touched my soul from miles away, multiple states. The boys think I saved the day, but it was you. You got me feeling like I could fuck around and get married. A pair of shoes that fit, size 11. What if I tell him about my bottomless pit? Love, I have faith in it. All my letters to my rest were for you. I stopped writing them. No more gnaw left in my teeth. I just want peace, a piece of you, even if just for a day. Never thought I would feel this way again. I did not allow me to love. You make me want to love. Make me want to let her love. I'm over here saying shit like, what if I let him in? I wonder if the thick is through thick and thin, and can he wrap that arm around me every night? Is it thick because I'm thin on patience in your absence? I think we could be bliss, and I want to try it. I want to be solved to your contused heart, the bruise now diminished because you have me and I, LOVE. I wonder if I friend zoned you in the beginning. If you were reaching for me, did I silence your screams for my love? I tend to be gavel thrower, slayer, because I cannot let Cupid be accurate. I am brave for your love, King, even if just for a day. You got me over here saying shit like, that's why I'm gonna work from home, so I can work on you. Jordan, go get Freeman. It's sight words time. Where the fuck you been all day? Kiss me. I'll unzip it. Rest. I want to give you rest with dignity. I want to let my boys play with you. Let you see the heaven you did not perceive. I mean, if you see heaven in me, the firmament is you. You got me like, I'm gonna get a PS5 so I can tap that ass in Street Fighter. I'm gonna cook him bacon and fishnets every Sunday morning. Oh yes, those green eyes. If I died, he'd be a great father to my kings. I love you.
absolutely beautiful. You know, all that beauty in you is just pouring out into your poetry. It's just like, it's just
poetry, man.
And then you have that voice that just, it's like, oh, so mellow. Even when you getting something said, it's still, nice, nice. It's just beautiful.
Thank you.
You
Thank
might
you
have
so much.
to change your name to Beautiful.
I'll take that as a pseudonym. Lavina called me beautiful. She named me beautiful. So,
that's beautiful.
That's it.
That's what's going to be in the thing when I put for the type, the beautiful. And I'm going to put the poet, Rass. But from now on, when you see me, like if I tune into your live and I'm like, hey, beautiful.
That's it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes. Beautiful inside and out. And that's a blessing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Before you go, you got to answer the 4 questions. Okay. I want one of your deepest thoughts, one of your favorite expressions, one of your dirty little secrets, and how do you, or what do you do to make your Sunday or Sunday ice cream tasty?
Okay, so forgive me. I might need you to run back for me. But the first one was, go ahead.
One of your deepest thoughts.
My deepest thoughts. I think poverty has robbed Black love. Period.
Wow.
Yeah. I think we don't even really get the chance to experience Black ourselves due to the struggle. Sometimes you can't even approach somebody, especially as a woman, just on the cuff of let's get to know each other. It turned into an arrangement. It turned into I need my lights paid. So I think that Black love has suffered from poverty.
Wow. That is deep, because I hadn't ever seen it that way, and that is sad. Wow.
Intentionally. Oh, they know what they do.
Honey.
They know what they doing. They did it well. And we still trying to unravel some shit white men sat down and wrote and planned. We still trying to put that back together.
You are so right. There's a book called The Committee of 300, and that's what it was. 300 white folk.
Wow.
Got together and came up with all of this stuff. And the book was written, I want to say, I believe it was released in the 70s, but the guy did his research back in the 30s. And the book talks about how they was going to be having men wear skinny jeans and all of this stuff. What they know about a skinny jean back in the...
Wow.
Yeah, so, yeah, a lot of stuff. They said teenager. The word teenager wasn't in existence until the 70s, until they brought out the Beatles, those kind of bands. That's when drugs really came on the scene. And, they've been plotting on folk for...
yeah. It was intentionally planned, our destruction from the inside out. Yeah.
But God.
But God. But the Black woman. But so many things. But our resistance, our resilience. Yeah.
Yes. And when I say but God, because I understand that we are goddesses and gods of earth.
Sure.
We're here to, we have been given dominion, authority, power to run, to rule this place, to take care of this place, to take care of one another.
Right.
But when things went down a long time. See, I'm like, folk, do your research past slavery. Don't stop. Call Black history. You only went back to Black history to slavery. You got to go past that, baby.
Wow.
You got to go past Jesus. You got to go back.
Get the history.
When you start finding out some truths, you be like, whoa, wait a minute. Because sometimes I got to back up. I'm like, okay, I need a minute because I got to process this. I'm going to tell you, when I found out that Jesus he's a prophet and a teacher, but to die for our sins and all of that they made up that story even. And then they got the virgin birth and all of that actually from our ancestors. There's a story where, let me get the names right. See, I gotta get the names right. I think it was Isis, but two brothers fought and one of the brothers got cut up. And so the woman went and put him back together. And she ended up finding his phallus, but she ended up having an immaculate conception, you know. So that's where all of that story, from that story, which is because all of it is metaphors, you know, but they took it and just ran with it. And they knew also the power of words.
Oh, yeah.
Words.
They knew they were casting spells on us.
Exactly, because that's what it is. When your thought, when you speak it out your mouth, what it does, it goes out into the atmosphere. And how it manifests is it slows down and it takes shape. Wow. And boom, there it is. Mm-hmm. I was like, wow. Because I remember, and sometimes if you're really in tune, you could think think a thought. One time I was like, well, I want a cheeseburger and fry and this one I had a salon, and a client came to the shop with a cheeseburger, a fry, and a Coke from McDonald's. And I was like, now that's some stuff. I kept saying, I'm going to get a salon. I'm going to get a salon. And one day this girl, she said, you've been saying for years you're going to get a salon. Well, guess what I did? I got a salon. Just because you don't see it in your time. I'm not operating on your time.
Yeah.
God knows exactly when I'm ready to get what he has for me.
Amen. And not a moment sooner because I wasn't ready to receive it.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to know what to do with it once I got it.
Hello.
Mm-hmm. And that's a man included. So I'm waiting, Lord. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna wait up. I know he's worth it. Yeah, PG.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Woo, you are hilarious. Beautiful, you are hilarious.
Yeah, man.
Oh goodness. Oh, okay, wait a minute. The second one is, give me one of your favorite expressions. One of my favorite expressions is I say cool beans all the time. Or it could be something different than that.
Right. I like to say heck yeah. You know,
like, heck yeah.
Yeah, like in right? I don't know. I probably could have given a better expression. But that's one of my expressions. Heck yeah.
But heck yeah, it's funny because it sounds so enthused, like, heck yeah, I want that.
Yeah.
You ain't have to ask.
Exactly.
You could have just gave it to me.
Right.
So it's an enthusiastic expression. Mm-hmm. What are your dirty little secrets? And I'm gonna tell you, like I tell everyone, it doesn't have to be sexual. It could be you might have did something when you was little, you never told your mama or your daddy or nobody about it.
Right.
Or your friends or
a little dirty secret. Look, how dirty do you want to get? No.
Do I need to bring out my fish snacks?
Yes, because mine are in the building. I shouldn't get dressed for you, even though you get. I danced with someone I never looked at one night in a club. He came up and we to Jamie Foxx. What the fuck is it called?
Blame it on the alcohol.
Blame it on the alcohol.
Girl.
This figure. I saw his hands, but I didn't see his face. I didn't turn around and look at him. Mm-hmm. But I felt his stance. I felt his chest by my shades. I felt him, from behind.
And it's a good thing you didn't turn around.
But I didn't turn and look at
him. It's the soul. Mm-hmm. You'd have been probably gone from here.
Right. Just, oh!
Okay.
I'm in love. That's it. I don't know. That's it. Yeah.
Okay. What happened?
I'm sure I have, that's one of my little taboo moments. I have others, but that was on the surface, so we'll stay.
I like that. That's nice. Yeah. And how do you make what do you do to make your Sunday, either Sundays or your Sunday ice cream tasty?
Well, I haven't had a Sunday in a while, so that sucks. But I like to spend my Sundays with my Sundays are my rest day, and I like to spend it with my kids.
That's what's up.
Like we'll go DoorDash. We'll get all our stuffed animals and put them in the car, and write the money together for a few hours. And I'm really intentional on Sundays to be up under my boys. They are my rest.
Yeah. And now I love having a son, and it's something because the older they get, the better the relationship gets.
Oh man, my babe's he's my height now. He's 12, and he's my height.
Hey.
Wow. And I mean, his hugs are just, golly, God knew what he was doing, man. Because I tell myself sometimes, I'd have had a lonely ass existence without them. I wouldn't be here. And we all say that, and I'm sure it's true, because it's true for me. I would have ended this, because it was just so lonely. And my mom, and just wishing I had family. I have them.
They are your family.
They are my family. They are my, we take all the stuffed animals in the living room, and those are the cousins and the uncles. And, we make the most of it. So
that's what's up.
Yeah.
I love that. And that's why I said God knew what he was doing when he gave us them boys, honey, because I'm like,
girls are wonderful. But I know that with the things that I've been through, I was better with a boy.
I would have ruined the girl. Because I would have beat her up. So what you say to me? Yeah. So and it's
no.
What you say?
I and my mom, our it wasn't always this way. There was a time where before I found love, before I started trying to escape, I guess. I don't fucking know. But anyway, I know God gave me what I needed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. And he gonna continue to.
Yeah. Everything. All my needs.
It's already lined up for you. You just gotta continue walking the path, girl.
Sometimes you really gotta let go of some things you don't want to let go of to get what you really want, what you deserve, what's for you.
There it is.
Oh,
yeah. You already know. But listen.
Thank you.
Before you go, can we please have one more?
Can we have one more? How am I feeling? Let's see. We got some more love in here. Ooh, maybe a poem for my poets. Ooh, okay. All right, let me find it. This is going to be 2.5 seconds. Let's see. Is it not in here?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with us.
Y'all.
We are having a super fantastic time today. Yeah, this is nice.
Heck yeah. Yeah, thank you to everybody that came. Y'all mean everything to me, literally. Yeah. So yeah, okay, so that's a perfect way to end it. So this is okay, so let me pull up some music. This has music too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me get ready. All right. Damn. Okay. Okay. And I gotta get a little raggedy commercial real quick. Bear with me. But
You good.
that one, okay. That's the one we want. Okay. So this is called Inferno. And this is dedicated to my poets. For the fire we make with our words.
Mm.
That is not it. Hold on. I think something else is playing. The other song just kept on playing in the back. All right. Turn off, D'Angelo. Okay. All right, here we go. Can you hear it? Yeah, I'm sure you can, because I can't really hear it.
Now I can hear it.
Right.
Wait.
I'll turn it because that beginning is all a part of it. Okay. And then rewind it for the third time. Here we go. All right.
Guys, apologies for drinking water, but my allergies have been kicking my butt.
It's okay. The springtime coming back, and it got us all.
Okay.
Achoo! Achoo! Yeah.
Okay.
Do what you got to do.
Okay.
Yeah, they in the joke. Okay. Yeah. So this is dedicated to my poets. I love y'all. Y'all are my family, my everything. This is called Inferno. It is the fire we make, written in red ink intentionally. Your heartbreak found my heartbreak. We ran to each other. You ran to me. Collapsed in this comfort of tasteless mishaps. We wrapped our proverbs in poetry. You, fire, higher, higher is your flame, your word game, impeccable. Me, delectable, undetectable, invisible wind twirling your spin. It's this give, take, this fire we make. Love, even when annoyed, vacate abruptly but forever comforting, forcefully plumping perky pillows. We swing low, in this delight you wallow. You leave me hollow, fill me with wordplay. I hope you know, poet, You save the day with your love, well versed in pervert lust. I prefer hearse over school bus. I rust from so many wet hands, glands that withstand my meaning, my beauty. This bounty I proudly call me. See, given the wrong element, nitrogen or hydrogen, the cement we combust into flames. Word game. I make the ether spin. You be my wind, the fire we make. Nouns impregnate verbs, birth subjects and predicates. You adverb, me adjective. Change my perspective with constructive destruction. Forcible malfunction intended. It is the fire two poets make. Phonetic inferno.
Beautiful.
Man.
Beautiful.
I rushed that a little bit, but that's cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
I hope you liked it.
Thank you. This has been such a blessing. You are such a blessing. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Thank you for being on my show.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. And please leave the audience with some words.
Well, I'm gonna promote myself because I tend to forget to do that.
Oh, and you don't.
It's okay. I'm supposed to
said that before.
I mean,
promote yourself. Tell them where to find you.
Yeah.
Oh, wait! Before you even do that, where'd the fishnet come from? Fishnet poet. What's your other name?
Fishnet poetess. Yeah.
Fishnet.
So
now, how'd that come about?
She was birthed from me trying to step back into a healthy place with my sexuality.
Okay.
And I started off faceless because I wasn't sure how to just. I'm a bisexual woman, you know, and just coming out of the shame and all of it, but still a bit shamed, you know. Yeah, I hide with my fishnet poet. I hide in plain sight, and yeah, but she's the part of me that knows it's okay to be sensual, to embrace my goddess stance, my me. Yeah. So that's.
I was gonna say, because you and her are one.
Mm-hmm.
Audre Lorde said, if they can get us to believe that we're separate, two different, and we got all these, you know, I'm her, this is my ego or whatever, then they can conquer us. Mm-hmm. But you're one whole person, and it's okay to be sensual and sexual and sexy and soft and sweet and seductive.
And seductive and enticing.
Made like that for a reason.
Sometimes I'm just not, you know, I'm gonna say it. Yeah, I find here recently, you know, I've been talking with my saboteur, you know, and trying to just level us out here. And what I realize is a lot of me self-deprecating, if I said that right, was me trying to protect myself. I was preyed on a lot for being pretty and shapely, and, you know, put in situations where I knew if I said no, or I was afraid of what would happen if I said no, you know. So now I'm learning to be compassionate with me in that place. And I've warred a lot with my pretty and my body, and just, you know, I was preyed on before I knew I had ass, before I knew what it was. You know, I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? So now, you know, when certain men give me compliments, I'm, you know, and I'm learning I want to share this with someone, but I have to share it with me first.
Exactly.
I have to be beautiful for me first. Yeah. Yeah. I have to just let her be the flower she is first before I can give it to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a whole lot of healing there. But yeah. Mhm. Yeah, man. So what I got going on? Monday, tomorrow, I do a early morning check-in with the Galaxy of Poets on their page. It's 9:30 Eastern. Wednesday, I'm going to be on the grill with Blood Brother Mike for some Black History Month time with my poet. I love him. And then Thursday, I'm having me and my dynamic duo, Mr. Grown Man Speed. That's one of the men that in my poetic journey chose to love me, just to say I love her. I don't give a fuck what she does. I love her. It's not about anything else than just being there for me. We're gonna share sensual space on Thursday on my poetic on my Fishnet Poetess page, and then on Monday, next Tuesday on Clubhouse, I'm holding a space for incarcerated love for Black History Month, 6 p.m. Both of my books are drenched in that, especially my second one is all, it was me processing letting him go and that I would never see him again. So I'm holding space for that. I have all kinds of services. Not everything's for sale, but but I offer. I'm charging for everything now though, because that's where I'm at. I do publishing through Amazon. It's $250, 6-week process, and you get one-on-one with me through your whole process. I'm about to publish my first 2 poets. That's fucking dope.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm so excited about that. Things were real a few months ago, and I just created a way for myself. So I'm eternally grateful to me for that. And yeah, I'm a poet for hire. I host, I feature. I host. I feature too. And there's a way to donate to me if you like. In my link tree in my bio, I have my 2 books in there as well. You can purchase them there. And I just want to say I am so proud of myself for promoting myself, because I rarely do that, and we need to do that.
Yeah, and usually that's what I ask the guests to do. But we was just going and going.
We're good.
Now tell them where they can find you at on Instagram and Facebook, and I guess on Clubhouse.
Yeah, I'm Fishnet. I'm Poetcon Rass Fiyaa on TikTok and Instagram. I'm also Fishnet Poetess on Instagram and Clubhouse. So I'm Poetcon and Fishnet Poetess on Clubhouse as well. And I'm my government name on Facebook. And I don't know if I just want to let you know that right now. No, my name's Erica. I'm Erica Tilly. Yeah, just say it. All right. Yeah, that's me on Facebook. You can find me. I'm not very active there. You'll get all the good juicy stuff on Clubhouse, TikTok, and mostly Instagram. That's where I'm at heavy.
I know, because that's how I am. Instagram is where I do my lives and stuff. I post my stuff. I post everything on Facebook, but I do everything on Instagram.
Yeah. Instagram.
And I post it on YouTube. Now, are you on YouTube also? Can people find you on YouTube?
Yes. Thank you. Poetcon. I don't, for some reason I have 2. So one of them's Poetcon. That's and then Poetcon Rass Fiyaa is on there as well. I have some content up there. I could do more. I also have an OnlyFans page if you want to support me there as well. Hey, we getting it how we can. So yeah. So yeah. click the link in my link tree and see what you can find. You know, I got a little bit of everything in there. So,
That's what's up. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a taste of Lavina, Poetic Empress, coming at you with the beautiful poet, Rass, Fiyaa, aka Beautiful. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
You're such a blessing. You're so beautiful.
Thank you.
Keep pressing. And go for it, because I'll mess around and come out to your wedding.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All the poets going to be invited.
Yeah. Okay. This is going to be
baby.
a poet wedding. Now, listen, don't ask anybody to speak until after you're married.
Yeah.
Because you know, if you ask poets to speak before the wedding, you're not going to get married.
Yeah, because folks ain't right.
Okay. They be talking about I'm next.
Thank you, Monroe. I appreciate you. Thank you for everybody that came. I appreciate the support. This has been great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sweetie pie. Love you.
Love you too. Have a good day. Good rest of your night. It's 6 o'clock over on the East Coast, right?
Girl,
it's about to be 7.
Wait a minute. Let me tell you. You need to know it is 6:41.
Yeah.
I think it's 6:41.
Yeah. I'm over in.
It's all good. It didn't seem like it was that long.
Oh yeah.
But it was good. See, that's when you know it's good. When you don't, the time just.
Right. We got some good stuff covered. I appreciate you, Queen. You have a good night.
Thank you. You too. Peace.
Peace.
Loves, thank you so much. She is such a beautiful person. Inside and out. Her name is Beautiful. She is beautiful. In any case, thank you guys for coming and hanging with us. And we know that you enjoyed because you stayed in the room. We really appreciate that. I appreciate that. So thank you so much. I will see you next Sunday for a taste of Lavina, Poetic Empress. Peace.